Our main question we're working on today is what was the average high temperature in Lubbock between April 19th and the 27th? To show this data, we are using a line graph and a box plot. The line graph they learned in 3rd grade, but they're used all throughout the grades in Stone College, while the box plot is 6th grade because that's when they learn to represent and interpret numerical data through box plots. Our data is 73 degrees, 76 degrees, 84, 84, 89, 76, 90, 91, and 75. This corresponds with April 19th through April 27th.
And first we're going to do our box plot. And so the first thing that you're going to want to do is put the information in order from least to greatest from our data. So we start at 73, 75, 76, 76, 84, 84, 89, 90, and 91. And so to find the median, we're going to cross out the lowest number and the highest number. And so we have our lowest and highest, and we're going to continue this until we get to the very middle, which in this case is 84. And so 84 is our median, and that is also Q2 of our box plot. So we're going to put it down here, 84. And then we're going to find the lower quadrant and the upper quadrant. And so to do that, we're going to take the lower set of numbers first, and we're going to find its median. So we're going to do the same as we did before and cross out the lowest number and the highest number. And you see that we are left with 2 numbers in the middle. So to find the median of these, we're going to add them together. 75 plus 76 equals 151, and then you divide it by 2. And your answer will be 75.5. So that is our median for quadrant 1. And then we're going to do the same thing with the upper half. So we're going to cross out our lowest and our highest, and then we're going to add together 89 plus 90, and it is 179. Then we divide that by 2, and we're left with 89.5. So there we have our Q3. And then the last thing that we're going to do before we start charting our box plot is we're going to find our low and our high numbers. And our low is 73. And our high is 91. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put it on our number line that we have here, and they range from 73 to 91. So we start with our median, which is 84. And then we're going to do our low and high. And so we have 73 as our low, and 91 is our high. And then we're going to go ahead and do our quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. And in the lower quadrant, we have 75.5, so it's going to go right here in between 75 and 76. And then we have 89.5 in our upper quadrant, so we're going to go right between 89 and 90. And then we connect the lower quadrant through the median and up to the upper quadrant to have our box. And then this little outside line right here is a whisker. And then this lower one here is a whisker as well. So here we have a box plot of the average high temperature of Lubbock from April 19th to April 27th.
Well, we need to label like what our outliers are in our Q1 on here. So for this, we'll label Q1, Q2, and Q3. And then this is our low, and then this is our high. And then we also need to find our average of all of our numbers. While it doesn't show up on our box and whiskers, it's still something we need to have. So to find this, we'll add up all the numbers together to find our average. So 73 plus 75 plus
76, 84, 89.
Okay, so 3 and 5 makes 8, plus
6 is 14.
6
6 is
20, 24, 28, 38, 10, 17, 24, 31, 39, 47, 55, plus 64 and 73. So 738 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 goes into 73 8 times, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So 72.
Yep, and then 8 times 9 is 72, and we have 1 left. And 9 goes into 18 twice, so it shows that our average high for those dates is 82 degrees. There you go.
Awesome. Okay, now we're going to show you in a line graph or a line chart. And whenever you do one of these, you need to make sure that you label. So down here, you want to label these with your dates. And up on the side, this is going to be our temperatures. And we just went ahead and put them down. So on the 19th, it was 73. And then it goes up. On the 20th, it was 75, and 76, 76. We go 84, and then we drop back down. And we went, Lubbock's temperature went bipolar and went up and came back down to 76. And to finish out a line graph, you need to make sure that you chart it with lines. Yeah. And so the importance of a line graph is it shows a relation of change, increasing, decreasing, fluctuating, or remaining constant. And this just shows that Lubbock is like a heartbeat and goes up and down. Another important thing that you can do with line graphs is you can show relationships between 2 different things. You could do temperatures high, and then we could have done temperatures low to show what it would have been.
You want to check?